shake hands. We will have a look at the lineups, and we start with the Tigers lineup. Nigel Adkins feels there is no need for change after the 2-0 victory against Birmingham City, sticking with what he had at kick-off. Chris Martin and Pugh linked up very nicely together in the first half. Jared Bowen is the standout man because he knows today if he scores after being awarded that slightly dubious goal against Millwall, he could have the same number of goals on the back of his shirt and be the first player since Abel Hernandez to do so. Fraser Campbell will be waiting on the bench to see if he can come on, along with the likes of Stewart and Evandro. So Tindari Darikwa has got a bit of a long throw to his arsenal. And he launches it in, one bounce, and then trying to get the connection in the centre was Yates. Benelouan going close, but not as close as he did in the second minute against Derby. We'll have to test Marshall better than that. Martin's header just falling kindly into the way as Pugh was beaten to the ball. But the ball only finds the Tigers fans behind Marshall's goal. Reece Burke. Irvine. Still the Tigers have the ball. Irvine now pops it through into the path of Bowen, but a block comes in. All the patience there almost paying off, but decent defensive work. Here's Grzycki into Lehigh. Cute back heel. Grzycki's shot might come through to Bowen. There's no way he was going to be able to angle it around for Pantilimon from that sort of distance, but quick as a flash into the penalty area. As Grzycki there plays it through, angling it up for a shot early on. Lovely back heel. Saw the run, Grzycki, but Bowen can't turn it home. He feels it should have been a corner there and that Pantilimon got a faint touch, but just a goal kick from Forest's perspective. But they still have it here in a very wide position as Colback finds Pele. And now digs out the ball to find Darikwa. He hasn't got many options ahead of him, waiting for the runs to be made. And Joe Lolly has got away from his man and into the box he strides! Good block comes in, he's going to get a second chance potentially. Slipping and sliding, couldn't get a full connection, but that's a warning sign. The man who's got the most goals on the pitch for any man in a Nottingham Forest shirt, coming close there. Back now with Jordi Device. Tigers just need, I think, to have a little bit more of the ball, just bring a little bit of calm and just restore some of the composure they had earlier on. They aren't creating too many chances at the moment, but the build-up play is getting better as Irvine tries to find Grzycki. And Grzycki has a shot, and it's saved by Pantilimon. The tightest of angles to try and squeeze the ball through there, Grzycki at the near post. But just taking that little touch away from Milosevic. And Pantilimon, though, standing 6'8", sprawling across. Darikwa with the throw-in. Past the dugouts it will go as both managers look very calm on the touchline. Forest moving forward. Joe Lolly in the centre, working it wide now. Decent looking cross to the back post for Yates. Irvine gets in a header. Lolly now over the top. Bit like Bowen, he wants to be the man that gets the goals this afternoon for the home side. Decent cross coming in. Yates could maybe have taken that on himself. Tried to head it right into the thick of the action. And trying to pick out more of a target man in Murphy. And then Joe Lolly allowed a header himself. Darikwa. Joe Lolly on his left-hand side. Stood up by Kane, but wins a corner at the Trent end for the first time this afternoon. The first big set piece of the second half. Lolly's cross. It is met, and Marshall manages to claw it away. A few deflections there. but the best piece of goalkeeping that either keeper has had to pull off. And that one was by Marshall, and it keeps it 0-0 for now. Another cross comes in. Ben Eluani staying up, and the free kick will go Nottingham Forest's way, which brings necessary calm and restoration for the Tigers. This, though, is a magnificent stop. An unmarked header, and then Martin got a touch in his defensive actions, but a great hand there from Marshall. Irvine going for accuracy, but in the end couldn't judge his power there, and it runs all the way through towards Pantilimon. Already the Tigers are making a double change. Evandro and Fraser Campbell stripped ready as Forest go up the other end, and Marshall there has made a real mess, and it goes wide of the target, but I think the referee stopped play already. Long ball forward, Marshall claims it and then spills it. Joe Lolly then putting it wide, allowed to run through at his own will as Marshall came out. Here's Evandro, who goes down under pressure, doesn't get a free kick, and now Nottingham Forest look to clear their lines and find Lolly. Lolly's cross over towards Yates, the wind taking it, the ball still in about the mix, and then wide of the target. But you can see now the Nottingham Forest supporters on their feet in motivation. Thought for a minute the wind was going to drag this one out of play, but Joe Lolly, his cross towards Yates, and then the shot coming in. Campbell helps it on towards Evandro. Bowen now gets involved. He's wriggled away from one man and he threads it through. Campbell goes down, and the Tigers fans appeal for a penalty. Nothing coming. And this is the penalty appeal for the Tigers. Campbell going down, and he certainly didn't get any of the ball there, did he, Milosevic? Both in the stands but also on the pitch. Big diagonal ball out wide. Good chest control from Deriqua, who now launches it into the box. Carvalho! That is absolutely stunning! Marshall left on the ground in disappointment, but Nottingham Forest do strike first, and there won't be many better goals today to break the deadlock. Great chest control from Deriqua, in it came, falls so nicely to Carvalho, and he hit it sweetly. That is arrowing into the back of the net, in off the post. Marshall trying to get across, he's never going to stop that, and it's a goal worthy of the fixture, worthy of the occasion. It comes for the home side, and Nottingham Forest strike first with 18 minutes to go. Colback. Now Lolly, Forest playing with freedom. Joe Lolly! Post again! 2-0! That might just be the goal which puts this out of the Tigers' reach. Nottingham Forest with 2 goals. And we said they were playing with freedom. Lolly cutting in, and the post this time is the assist man for Nottingham Forest. Marshall once again stretching out, and Nottingham Forest make it 2. There've been some famous comebacks in Hull City's history. We're going to need one today. The Tigers have got 14 minutes of normal time to rescue a desperate situation. Forest now trying to work it round the Tigers' defence well. It's Lolly. Carvalho. Lolly, who's worked hard today. Carvalho again. Now Colback. Lolly, many passes to this move. Colback goes down. And the outcome is that it's a penalty. And this will be the final nail in the coffin if it hits the back of the net. The challenge coming in, Colback brought down, there was no real question. Lolly steps up and dispatches it into the right-hand corner, and that will surely be that. A simple as you like penalty. A capitulation from the Tigers in the final 20 minutes. 3 goals for Nottingham Forest in a game which was so balanced throughout. And now, all of a sudden, Nottingham Forest have made it look like a demolition job. Bristol City and Derby currently not winning. Nottingham Forest and Leeds are the only sides leading in the top half of the table. Henriksen's ball forward, it pops through to Irvine, and now Bowen! Saved by Pantilimon. It would have been one of the most understated 20-goal margin goals to score for Jarrod Bowen. Pantilimon keeping out Jarrod Bowen when totally unmarked.